Elon Musk spends so much time launching rockets to the International Space Station that it's kind of easy to forget that he also wants to go to Mars. And we just got an update on that audacious plan. Morgan Brennan joining us now with more. Morgan Brennan, are we really going to Mars? I mean, not you and I,
it's
but
coming.
Like somebody?
It's coming, Brian. The question is when. So Elon Musk giving his first update on SpaceX's Starship in over 2 years last night, unveiling the giant rocket system that's twice as powerful as the Saturn V that carried astronauts to the moon. It's how Musk plans to colonize Mars. And this is a system that is fully and rapidly reusable. At least that's the goal. That is the holy grail in spaceflight. It has been considered by some to not even be possible, at least before SpaceX.
Our goal is to be making at least a one stack per month, and then ultimately potentially a ship every 3 days. There'll be more ships than there are boosters because the booster actually, even though it's gigantic, will come back in about 6 minutes. Excitement guaranteed.
So this would allow Starship to be launched 3 times a day. That's a cadence Musk argues is critical to sustaining a human colony on Mars. Keep in mind, SpaceX is planning a record-breaking 50 launches, or about 1 per week this year, with its existing rockets. So to put it mildly, this goal is very ambitious. The more launches, the lower the cost.
Fast forward like 2 or 3 years from now, I think it's highly likely to be everything included, less than $10 million a flight for 100-ton to orbit capability. And 100 tons to a useful orbit, not to a low orbit.
And Starship already has business. It'll be used to launch SpaceX's own Starlink satellites, to fly a Japanese billionaire. And NASA's paying billions to use it to land astronauts on the moon in the next several years. First, though, this giant rocket system actually needs to reach orbit, and that hinges on the FAA. Musk said last night he expects regulatory approval, hopefully, next month from the FAA. But this is a big question mark, Brian, and one that if for some reason the FAA decides to do a deeper dive and regulatory review, could push back this timeline by half a year or greater.